Alright, I'm gonna be real with you. I used to be strictly in the white woman.
Yeah, that was another thing too.
I used to be in the fucking white woman. White woman, Spanish females, yeah. And then I used to like. It's not that I had a problem with black women, because I didn't. It was just, what the average guy would say was black girls got an attitude, all this other stuff, blah blah blah,
stuff like that. I mean, I'm Hispanic, but I just consider myself black.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So, well, yeah, that's black.
Yeah.
So, that being said, I had to realize, I had to come to my senses after a lot of years. A lot of years. I'm just like, I needed me to go get me, a black queen. So, I dipped to the right side, went to the our side. Because, they saying it ain't nothing like black love, obviously. So, I found my way back to Miss Cali over here. So,
yeah, because that summer, you popped up again.
Yeah, I popped up.
That summer, he popped up again.
Y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, I had my times. I had my fun back then. I did. I was, I say I was
F-boy.
Yeah, I was an F-boy back then. Really. And to this day, they might still say I look like an F-boy. I promise you I'm not. But back then, yeah, I was enjoying myself. I was young, doing what young people do. So, what we gonna go? We gonna go to like how we finally got back now, or like
we could go down a timeline. Yeah, because that summer you came back, but
I got cut.
You was definitely in a relationship.
Toxic.
And the
Toxic.
It was funny because one of people that, I'm not gonna speak on it, but they had a party. He came. That's one of the videos that's actually in the video that I had posted yesterday.
I love you, sis.
Yeah, that one. Now, in that video, there's a video clip where we sitting like this on the couch, basically at a telly.
Ooh,
and
I had the yutters on.
Yeah. He thought he was the ish.
Thought I was some New York nigga. I used to love wearing Timbs, y'all. Yutters, every color you can think of.
Every color.
I was a Yutters fan.
Yeah.
That was just me.
So he comes. I didn't know he was coming because we were texting each other on Snapchat, and I didn't think he was coming. To be honest with you, because I flat out was like, "You always cuffing something," and he was like, "Chill, I'm not always cuffing something."
Chill, I'm not always cuffing nothing.
Like, when he's lying, when he talk like that.
And I start smiling a lot. So I was like, chill, I'm not cuffing. Like, why you be listening to everybody? I'm not cuffing. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I was on F-boy time.
I was just like, Ford, no.
Yeah, she used to give me the,
no, like,
go somewhere.
No, go somewhere. Then of course he comes up, so I'm lit at this point.
Oh yeah, she lit.
I'm lit. Like, I am lit. That's when I had my little red hair. He liked that. He liked it. I had my little red hair. My outfit was just real cute. I had freshly just bought that just for the telly. First of all, we wasn't going nowhere. I bought that for the telly because that's the type of person I am. It don't matter what type of event it is. I go above and beyond for nothing. So I had my little fresh outfit on. I had heels on too, but I took them off. But I had my little fresh outfit, and he was just all in love with
I'm like, damn.
Yeah, so I'm sitting down minding my business, right? And here he come over, the music playing. I'm just watching everybody, because when I'm lit, I just gotta take a little breather off to the side, and then I'm just like, all right, I could come back now. So I'm sitting there minding my business, watching everybody have fun. Here he come over. Let's take the Snapchat.
Yeah.
So in that video, he takes a Snapchat. And he's all, decked out in his whole outfit. And that's why, he zoomed in at the bottom of his, towards his shoes and stuff. Because, he always have to show his Timbs and whatnot. So, that was that night. And then we just kept like trying to like link up after that. Like that summer, like I really was on my shit.
Yeah, you was.
And I was trying to like really F with him, but he just was cuffed. So that was like done for.
I was the bad person, y'all.
Then
honestly.
This was when I started getting into like party promoting. So that's how I had met my ex. And then like when that happened, literally it was look, just look, might as well just take it off.
Yeah.
When that happened, it was just done for us. It was done for us for a little bit.
It was over. 6
months. That's how long it lasted. Here I come back. I come back 2017, a whole brand new person, right?
God.
Blonde hair, everything. I come back that summer, took a picture in his bathroom. I didn't know he was gonna come to his house. That was a long day. That was like the first pop out since I came back from living in Philly. So, went to his house. I didn't know that this man had a lot going on at the time. Like
2017 was a bad year.
A lot going on at that time. So when they said, "Oh yeah, like he can't really pop out like that," I was like, "What happened? We're not gonna tell that. We're just gonna leave it."
2017 was bad, y'all. I'm lucky to be here right now.
So
yeah, I'm very lucky to be here right now. I got out of a sticky situation.
It was a very sticky situation.
So, fuck all that. So
yeah.
I was in something very, very toxic, y'all. Like, very toxic.
It was very toxic.
Like,
very toxic.
If you got the opportunity to get out of something, dip. I'm trying to tell you, just dip.
Don't
think shit is gonna get better. Or
when it's mentally abusive,
bro, like mentally, physically, emotionally, it's not worth it. Especially if 21, 22 years old, just dip. Bro.
Yeah, because you're young at that point.
Hell. Me, I wasn't here. Like, I wasn't thinking like.
Because I had went through some stuff too in 2016, and then like it ended up going into 2017. So it wasn't until like the summer where like I actually like seen him again, where I was like good. But I just didn't know that he was going through what he was going through. And then like everybody like was filling me in on the situation. So I'm like, oh, okay. So then I come to his house and like everything is like fine and stuff. You know, took a picture in his bathroom. Of course, you know, we come back up. Toxic. It's like we can never just like not.
It was just always there.
Yeah.
Nobody else knew about it though.
But you see, what had happened was, it was that same summer. So we was talking again. Yeah. But we had a little mini like slight break, maybe like 2 weeks, and I seen him at Wawa.
Yeah, it was.
I seen him at Wawa, and he was like, "I just want to talk to you." Come here.
I hit her with the arm, shit like, "Come here, let me talk to you real quick."
Yo, when he does that, I'm just like, "Here we go again."
Yeah, here we go again. Here you go with your soft voice, your soft voice shit. It's like, my bad. So
and he still had dreads. He still had dreads at that point.
Yeah, I miss my dreads.
And yeah, I remember that you had on a white tee and some jeans. And
regular fit.
Yeah, it was like a regular fit.
Wow.
And he just comes into Wawa, and he's tall, so I was just looking up at him like, what you want? Like,
what do you want now?
You know, and it's funny because my cousin Annalie,
shout out my homie Anna. My birthday twin. Gangster.
He told her to come outside, right? So like he could figure things out. Mind you.
Oh God.
Mind you. She comes back in. She tells me that he wants to speak to me, right? So I'm just like, about what? I was feisty back then. Like, I'm still feisty now, but back then I was like, about what? So she was like, don't be mad, just hear him out. I hate how everybody's always like that with you, just hear him out. So,
I'll be having stuff to say.
Because he's a good person, it's just that when it comes to like relationships, this man, he be on demon time. He got that soft voice, but he is not innocent when he be on demon time. Yeah. So,
Alright, I get that.
Yeah, so she tells me like I need to hear him out. So I'm like, why? And then he comes in anyway. She was like, oh, he's right there. I'm like, I couldn't even get my drink. I was about to get my drink and go to the register and pay for it. I'm literally walking towards that direction to pay for my stuff, and here he comes. He like, can I just talk to you? He like this. He like, can I just talk to you? I'm like, I'm looking up at him like, leave me alone.
Like, you never going, like, I'm never going to get it that she ain't want me no more.
Yeah, like, it was just like, leave me alone. We do this all the time. I'm not about to go through this with you no more. Like, I just kept saying, like, you keep choosing other females over me, blah, blah, blah. And at this point, like, I was single. Like, I was not, like, nobody. Yeah, I was living great. Because I was like, I don't want to be in no relationship for a while. Like, I was talking to people, and I was like, no relationship. I was like, no relationship for me. Dubbing everybody. And he was like, obviously he was one of those people. So that's why he wanted to talk things out. So we started talking things out a little bit. But I was like, at the end of the day, you have a girlfriend, so it's just not going to work out between us. So then I literally like cut him off, blocked him, all of that stuff.
2 years.
And then that was when I met my ex. And then, yeah, that whole situation went on for 2 years. But he still found his way back.
Damn right.
Facebook. I'm just like, dang, I swore I blocked him on everything.
Everything you could possibly think of.
Because I don't use Facebook like that.
Me either.
So he found me on Facebook. And of course, his ex went off on me. And you know what he did? To play it off, he went off on me too. I'm just like, I'm not dealing with
I did some fucked up shit.
Yeah, he was messed up for that one. He definitely was messed up for that one. But see, a lot of people just don't know that, like, he just had all of this stuff going on either. Like, they didn't know that you was just, like, behind the scenes. You know, they didn't know that you was behind the scenes.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna say that I'm not faithful. I'm very much faithful. It's just that, like, when he pops up, he has a soft spot. Like, I have a soft spot for him. So when he comes into the picture, I always end up being toxic and then start, like, talking to him again, knowing that I shouldn't be. But it's always some way, somehow, like, he just got, like, this energy that I always just vibe with. And I'm just like, like, I gotta just talk to him. Because it always starts off as just, like, how you been. And, of course, it always ends up being, like, what you trying to do later.
What you doing later? Let's do something.
It always ends up like that. And I'll be like, boy, you know, like,
damn well.
You can't be doing this. Like, so, yeah, I'm not going to say I'm not faithful. I am.
She's very faithful, y'all. She loves very fucking hard.
Yeah, I
do. Like, fast forward to, like, when we finally took her serious. And, it was kind of like trying to break down the wall when it came to her because she had went through a lot of shit. So, and I kind of blame myself for it because if I wasn't bullshitting back in the day, she would have never went through the shit she went through. With whack ass, you know, we ain't gonna put it. But I honestly felt bad because she should have never went through that. Because I know she loved hard. She's always been a good person. Very hard working, independent woman. Grown ass. been grown since she was like 15 years old. So,
and if you know me, you know that.
Seriously, she know how to handle her own, whether, mom, dad, sisters, aunties, whatever you want to call it, she just knew how to handle her own. So, she loves hard. She's very faithful. If she wasn't, I wouldn't be so crazy over her. Now, y'all, I want to tell y'all something. We graduated in 2014, right? It was 2019, whatever you want to call it. No sex, y'all. None. Like, no sexual nothing. Kisses, we kissed, yeah.
Yeah, like, that was
sex,
nothing.
No.
Like, that was
None.
nothing. We never had any type of anything sexually ever. Ever.
It was just deep love that I always had for her. It was the soft spot that I have for her. And, me just seeing everything that she was going through, I wanted to finally be a man to switch that shit up. So,
because I was giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not really trying to hang out. No, I don't want to do this. No,
she was going through stuff. She was going through stuff.
I was like, I literally was turning down everything possible because I just was not trying to
deal with anybody
as far as relationship wise. And it's crazy because I was talking to people too, but I just always felt like it would never go anywhere. And I always said to my one friend, I was like, I just feel like I'm probably not going to be in a relationship for a minute, because I just felt like, I needed a break from all of that. And it was for 2 years. Like, I dealt with a lot of stuff over 2 years. And with that, I was like, I can't do it anymore. Like, it brought out an anxiety that I never had before. Panic attacks, all that stuff. Like, I was in the hospital, all of that. Like, it was just really bad. And I just felt like, all right, I need to just take a break from love, relationships, even friendships. Like, I was just like, I cut damn near everybody off, and I was just literally trying to get my mental health just back into place. And then when it finally got back into place, of course, Corona come and quarantine comes, and at this point, as far as dating wise, it was just strictly nobody could really just link up like that. So it was just a bunch of talking over the phone, and that's it, texting. So I was just like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna be in a relationship. I'll just have fun, but it just was not in my plans to really be in one. And then I really was, but and it's crazy, I was giving him a hard time. I was kind of giving him a run around, oh, I don't really know if this is something that I want. And I was asking you if it was something that you wanted, because I'm just I don't know where your head is at. I don't know if you will end up back in a relationship. I don't know. Right. So, with that being said, I was surprised that we ended up in a relationship. I was surprised
took a lot.
He ended up asking me to be his girl. But see, this is how it happened. It happened on my birthday.
Yeah.
It was ghetto. The way that it happened was very ghetto.
Yeah.
It was retarded.
I can see that.
So my birthday comes. Everything is good.
We went out that night.
We went out.
Had
some dinner. I got my nails and toes done.
At the nails.
I did my hair too.
Take her forever to be ready though.
Yeah, it took all day. Not all day, but most of the day to get ready. But I'm just it's my special day, so, and it's not we could really do too much because the whole Corona situation. So he, picked me up. We went out to dinner. No, it was before dinner actually. So this was when we were trying to find where we was gonna go out to eat. Yeah. So we ended up going to this little. It's a downtown area where we are. So we went, and then it was when we was in the car. When we got back into the car.
Yeah.
And then
everything was.
I was just like, you know, with all the stuff that we just be doing, like, I'm just like, it's like we're a couple.
Right. Because we was doing everything in the book.
In the book that would be like relationship stuff. Right. And I'm just like, what is it like?
She wanted to know what was this? Like,
yeah, like where is this going? Because I'm like, the more we do this, the more attached we starting to become. So I'm just like, where are we going? Like, where's this going? And you know how some females, like, they be 2 weeks in and they just be like, where's this going now? It took us, what, like 3 months?
Yeah, it took us a little
3
while.
months before I said, okay, so where is this going?
Right.
And then I'm just like, I'm not going to keep doing this if, you know, this means that we're never going to be in a relationship, like, ever. Right. Like, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. You know? So, he was like, you my girl. I was like,
and that was kind of really like aggressive.
I'm like,
just
what?
Like, hey, my girl, like, my girl.
Because
so I had to fix my approach after that. That was just too aggressive. So
yeah, because I'm just like, all right, so
okay.
what is it? And then you just like, you're my girl. Right. Because he was on the phone while this was like, while I was saying all of this stuff. Yeah. So he was on the phone with somebody. Because he was trying to, like, find out, like, where we could eat. So he was on the phone. I believe he was on the phone with Sydney.
Yeah. Because we tried to go to her spot, but they was, like, booked and everything.
Yeah. So.
Shout out to Sydney.
But, yeah, I was about to say, shout out to Sydney anyway, because I'm pretty sure that spot is lit. It looked like it was lit from outside.
Nice little spot.
It looked like it's probably
got a nice
some
job
good stuff there. So. He was on the phone, and then I'm saying all of this stuff. He's listening to me, but it felt like he was like ignoring me just because he was on the phone. But like he kept looking at me like he knew what I was saying. And then what'd you do? You moved the phone away, and you was just like, "You my girl." And then once you got off, I was like, "What do you mean? What does that mean?"
You my girl.
And then got right back on the phone just like that. And I'm just like, what? And then, like, I'm just, like, scratching my head, confused, like, what? And then he gets off the phone, puts the phone down. I'm like, so since you off the phone now, what did you mean by that? He said, my girl. I'm like, okay. So we together? He said, you my girl. I'm like, okay. And that was when we went to Headliner.
Yes, we did.
And then
Headliner, we popped out together.
Yeah, and then everybody there, we don't know nobody, first of all, from like going out there. Everybody was like, you're such a cute couple. And I'm like, well, do you know we just became one today? I guess.
It was a celebration.
But see, the thing is that he never actually called me his girlfriend until 4th of July. 4th of July came.
Yeah, I wasn't playing around.
That was when he finally, like, introduced me to his family, like, that came down as his girlfriend. I was like, okay, so now it's, like, for real for them. So yeah, that's literally.
That's how I have here. And then I'm like,
you see me, I be analyzing everything. I'm just like, 4th of July was when he first called me his girlfriend.
So, and
I was in shock too because even though like he said I was his girl, I didn't believe it
she thought I was still gonna be on my bullets.
Yeah, until like he actually told your cousin.
Yeah.
It was your cousin. He was like, yeah, that's my girlfriend.
Really
I was like,
oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Then after that, he meant it. He had so much confidence behind that. I was like, okay.
Now, I'm not going anywhere. I won't say it again. I'm not going anywhere. So,
Just the hat to the side.
Oh yeah, you know I'm a down. If y'all can't tell by the way I speak, I love down south. I used to spend my summers out there. A lot of people call me country, but I swear I was born in Jersey.
He swear he country. And then you feel me? He be
shout
like,
out to Atlanta, baby.
He swear he from Atlanta.
Marietta, Savannah.
Anytime somebody asks him that don't know him, he be like, I'm from Atlanta. I be like,
fuck Jersey. Jersey will always
why
be
you
home.
lying like that? But you know what? I can't even judge, because sometimes I say I'm from New York, and then other times I say I'm from Florida. Like, it be times where I just don't claim Jersey. Okay, we back. Sorry, the video had cut out.
iPhone. So with that being said, we just gonna end it. You know, we know this was a very long video, but it had to be long because it was the introduction. We promised to make our next video way shorter, so you know y'all not constantly listening to us vibing, because we can vibe for a very
forever.
long
like
time.
This could be like a 30-hour video. Seriously. If we got the space, like
pretty much,
we could make that.
So with that being said, follow me on Instagram, follow her on Instagram. I'm sure it's underneath. You can finish it off. They're pretty good with this stuff. So
that was good though. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You doing your research.
I'm just following my girl, that's all.
So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Our Instagrams and our other social medias will be down in the description below.
Don't y'all try and hit my girl and try and hit me up on some, some slick.
Yeah. Go ahead. Anyway, yeah, so stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna be posting videos,
Give y'all a little bit of insight.
Like we say every week, but we're gonna try to see how we can balance this out.
Thanks for watching, y'all.